Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Real Talk with B. Back at it again. You know how we do. We just gonna dive right on in. So check this out. Just got finished, doing what I was doing with my son. We put something together. And I'm on my way back home now. So, and I was thinking about something, arguments. People that like to argue. People that get into arguments. So it's not just one or the other, but it's okay to bow out of an argument gracefully, so to speak. It's okay to not want to argue. Some people like to, some people don't. Some people like to argue just for argument's sake. Me, I'm the type of person, this is my recommendation. If you get to a point in a conversation where it feel like it's becoming a debate or argument, what I do is I block people. And I block people for multiple reasons. One, I just don't want to argue. I don't want to argue through text. I don't want to argue on the phone. Two, it protects me or you from saying something that we're going to have to ask for forgiveness for later or apologize for. And sometimes, you can make it hard for somebody to say, you know what, I accept your apology. You know what I'm saying? So what that does is it keeps you from being able to say something that'd be hard to take back. And a lot of people don't understand that. They be like, man, you just ain't talking. No, I'm protecting the friendship. I'm protecting the relationship. Whatever it is that you guys have. You got to figure out a way to do it. And some people get mad because you don't want to talk or do anything. But they'll get it later. If they're mature and they understand you, if they know you, like everybody who knows me knows, like Brandon's doing this because he doesn't like confrontation. Brandon's doing it because he just don't want to argue with nobody. Then later you'll be like, okay, cool. So my advice for this is it's okay to bow out of an argument. Sometimes things don't need to be said, sometimes do need to be said, but it has to be said in a mature way. You know what I mean? You can't have one person talking over the other one. You can't have one person, I'll say this, you can't have one person interrupting you and then telling you that you interrupting them. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like they want to get it across. So that's one of the reasons why I'm just kind of like, well, I got a phone. I was going to say that, but of course I'm recording on one. But my phone is data. Like I have to be around Wi-Fi, and I do that on purpose. Because if I'm not around Wi-Fi, can't nobody text me. I don't like texting anyway. But I do it to avoid arguments, really, for the most part. And some people be like, well, why don't you just cut those people out? Well, those of you guys who are adults and have a circle, and depending on what you guys' relationship is, sometimes you gotta do whatever it takes. Well, I won't say you can't do whatever it takes, because at the end of the day, I got a house phone. So the people in my circle, if you need me, you can call me. You call my house phone. But I'm not about to text nobody. I don't like paragraphs, and I don't like to do all that. 9 times out of 10, I don't have much to say anyway. So that's one of the things with me. I'm not really used to talking to people no more. So some people might be like, dang, B, you don't reach out, you don't say nothing. If I say what's up, I'm going to say it once. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say what's up 50 times in one day. So I don't feel like it's necessary. But yeah, so like I was saying though, it's okay to bow out of an argument and to save the conversation for another time. You don't always have to get your point across right then and there. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just take a step back and say, hey, I need to think about what I'm saying and how I'm going to say it before I say it. And then you will know, on an intellectual level that you're growing. And that's me. That's what I say. Any argument I have is going to be brought to me. Like I don't really communicate with people enough for me to start an argument. I'm never going to start an argument. I'm a reactive person. I react to what people say or do. So, that's just one of the things. And I've made it to where my life is like that. So I like it and I appreciate it. It's peaceful. So, you just don't feel like you got to argue with people all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's not good for your health. It's not good for your mental. It's not good for any of that. And it's just not good just for vibe's sake. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not going to keep this video going very long. I just want to get on there and say it's okay to not be a person who likes to argue just for argument's sake, or just because you want to get a point across, or things like that. Think before you speak. You know what I'm saying? And then speak before you act. You know what I'm saying? Some people would jump the gun. Before you say anything to somebody, you're going to act. And maybe your action will be wrong, and you would have figured that out if you spoke to the person first. So, yeah. Think before you speak, and speak before you act. Yeah, I like that. But, yeah, so, you know, that's just one of the things, though. But if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. And you are a real one. I'm out of here. Peace.